Have you ever felt like you just don't belong? Like you're walking on stilts while everyone else is using two perfectly good feet? I'm sorry, how rude of me. I'm Charlie Trample. I know, rough, right? I go to Barnum High School. It's okay, I guess. I've had a hard time meeting people so far. It's kind of like juggling being too forward or too shy. It feels like right when you think you have your feet underneath you, they slip right away. You constantly try to feed that need for attention and friends while staying strong in the knowledge that nobody likes a pushy Polly. I do have one friend. His name is Reed. He sits next to me in a few of my classes. Reed is one of those guys you always hope you get to meet. He's nice, but not too nice. Kind. That's a good word. He doesn't let anyone push him around, but he's never a bully. He's super smart, and plus, he talks to me like a normal person. Oh, I didn't mention that, did I? Right. I was born mute. It means I can't talk. That also makes meeting people kind of hard. It's not like they're mean to me or anything. I think they'd just rather not bother with what they think would be a difficult situation. Still kind of sucks, though. Being a difficult situation. Even though I seem annoyed right now, I'm actually pretty glad they chose to pick on me today. It means they noticed me. These are the Delvecchio twins, Morris and Marcia. They really aren't too bad. They're mostly just clowns. I mean, it could be worse. They could just ignore me. I've known sign language since I was little, but not many people here do. The other mute kids, some of the deaf kids, some teachers, but not a whole lot of people. That's why I carry this around. Sure, it takes a little more time, but it lets me communicate with everyone. Even the kids that don't read well like Morris can understand pictures.
His very first girl ran away in the night.
To me, 'twas an awful disgrace.
She married a man on a flying trapeze.
I hope he falls flat on his face. Once I was happy, but now I'm forlorn. Like an old coat that is tattered and torn. I'm left in this wide world to weep and to mourn. Betrayed by a maid in her teens. This girl...
You think this is funny? Why don't you try stealing my bag, Morris?
Look, Bede, we were just playing with her.
Yeah, we didn't mean no harm. Ain't that right, Charlie?
We're sorry, Charlie. We didn't mean nothing by it.
Sorry, I just thought they were messing with you. So, did you finish the algebra assignment from yesterday? Well, I don't even remember the topic. Right. I think I'm just gonna pick human, because we're an animal, right? Alright, well, what animal did you pick? Oh, come on, that's not fair. No, it's not. Come on, let me see. Let me see. Come on, just a peek. Just a little bit. Well, I guess I better get to class. I gotta get my backpack downstairs. Catch you later, dude.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I like Reed. A lot. So do half the other girls in my class, though, and they can talk. I don't know, I try not to think too much about it. I know he'll never see me that way, but a girl can dream, right? I just hope he doesn't start dating some girl that takes up all his time. I don't know what I'd do if he stopped talking to me. Would I just fade away into the background? No. No, but I would be less happy. All right, enough of that. Time for language arts class with Mr. Bailey. It's my favorite class. I love to write, and I love Mr. Bailey. He's super funny, and he always writes me notes on my papers when he grades them. He told me that he thinks I can be a writer someday when I grow up.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I present to you, for your entertainment only, Mr. Bailey's Whirlwind Poetry Extravaganza! The sound of burgeoning young artist. It is music to my ears. As you all have been obviously told, this is a special day for this class. Your teachers will not be expecting you for the following 2 periods. And yes, Morris, you will still get your lunch break in the middle. Instead, we will be creating a poem, something meaningful to you during the first period. After lunch, we will share them with the group. You are going to be given free run of this room and Mrs. Lee's room next door. You can use any forms of poetry we have covered thus far in the year. Or, if you have something else in mind, come and talk to me. We'll see if we can figure something out. The only caveat is that it must, and I repeat, must, mean something personal to you.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting for this day all year. I remember when my sister Billy came home from her extravaganza. She did a dance in front of the whole class. I was still pretty little and couldn't imagine having the courage to get up in front of a class full of people and just dance with such little notice. We begged her and begged her to show us. She put up a fight for a little, but you could tell she was just waiting to perform for us. Billy loved to perform. So yeah, it may not have been quite that good, and I'm almost positive she danced to whatever Taylor Swift song was popular at the time, but Billy always looks that beautiful to me.